Hi guys, Loralee Cangiolosi here. Welcome to our Facebook system training. I want you to head over to hbteam.co and then you're going to put in the password. If you're new, you can always contact your coach. They'll give it to you. You want to click on 6 Simple Systems and scroll down to our Facebook Systems tab. So this is what you'll see here. So why Facebook, right? So we're utilizing Facebook as an amazing lead source. So many of our leaders and network marketing professionals have been able to create really incredible businesses and incomes through utilizing this lead source. So you always want to be intentional, you want to be authentic, and you want to be compliant while utilizing this. And there's so many different social media forums out there. We're just going to have you focus on Facebook first. So you want to master this first before branching out. It'll prevent you from getting overwhelmed, number one, and it is one of the most proven systems that we have out there. So luckily, our exact system has been trained on multiple stages and at many of our corporate events. So if you take a look and you scroll down right in the beginning of our site, you'll see some video and audio recorded calls and presentations. So the first is Alexis Romano and CG Siddons basically presenting at NYKO. It's an incredible presentation of this 10-4-1 system we're going to go through in a moment. So take the time to go through that. There's also a Healthy Body team call of what I'm doing right now with our own Todd Siddons, an extra witty version of this, and some additional information on ways to build your isogenics business with Facebook. Again, like I said before, like you always want to remain compliant when we're doing this. We are so fortunate to have aligned ourselves with an incredible company that really does do it right. They don't make claims that are unjustified, and we don't want to do that either. So if there's ever anything content-wise, like a before and after, or a transformation that you don't know where it came from, you don't know the amount of time it took somebody or what their story is, you just do not share it, right? We want to make sure that we're always speaking the truth, that we're always providing our listeners and viewers with accurate information, because you never want to be faced with something that's untrue, and you never want to get our amazing company in trouble. So we work really hard to protect it, and you want to make sure that you're coming through as a professional, and that involves always being compliant. Another really important thing is you just want to be authentic and you want to be yourself. We were who we were on Facebook before we started this business, right? So you're not all of a sudden going to join Isogenics and become somebody completely different. Yes, we've all had amazing transformations, right? Whether it be physical, emotional, mental transformations, right? We do a lot of personal development. We've become very aligned people, right? And higher thinkers. So we want to make sure that even though we've gone through some transformations, we're not portraying somebody that we're not, right? Because people can see right through it. They can feel the energy that comes across, even if it's a social media forum. And you want to make sure that they can know, like, and trust you, not look at a source that's unreliable, right? So basically be yourself. Be interesting. When you're planning out your content according to our system we'll go through, the 10-4-1, you really want to keep the people in mind that you'd love to work with, whether it be an amazing cleanser that you're going to have come to you for a physical transformation, or maybe a potential business partner that you'd love to collaborate with. You want to have these people in mind. These are considered your avatars, the people that you're really speaking to when you're putting content out there. Because these are the people that you're looking to attract into your business. So if you take a look down here, you want to see consistency is key. And we're going to go through how to map out your 10-4-1 system, what that means. So if you take a look at Facebook and you picture it a week at a time, right? 10 plus 4 plus 1 is 15. So you want to think of your week in about 15 posts at a time, right? And we have peak times to do everything. 10 of your posts, if you look right here under the 10-4-1 system, 10 of your posts should be about topics that interest you and would interest your possible business partners and cleansers. They should not be isogenics related. So these could be things that you're basically entertaining your target audience, but you want people to know who you are and get a feel of what's important to you so that they can, they'll decide whether they're aligned with you or not, but you want to basically attract them to you. So it could be something funny that you find funny, but again, nothing political, nothing that makes fun of people directly, nothing that would cut off half of the population. That's why we say no politics. You don't want to be out talking about getting drunk. I mean, you're supposed to be this professional now that's talking about health and nutrition and growing a business. So you really want to make sure that you stand in integrity with what you're doing, and you're attracting the right kinds of people. So other things for your 10, if you're living a healthy lifestyle, which many of us now are, right? It could be something about fitness. It could be in the gym. It could be running outside. It could be, clean eating or possibly recipes. But if you're not someone that really cooks or doesn't like to talk about recipes, you don't have to put recipes out there, right? So don't become who you're not. Stay aligned with who you are. I do like recipes. I'll put them out randomly, but I also get meals. So I'll put out pictures of like things that are meal prepped, not by me. I don't have the time. I work another job and I do this, and I'd rather, purchase them from a place that's nearby. So for me, I like putting out pictures of, already prepped meals. It might be sneakers on the boardwalk because I'm going to go for a run. So anything, it might be at an amazing picture of a food item at a vegan restaurant or a healthy kitchen. But if you don't go to these places, you're not going to be posting these things, right? You can put out sarcastic memes are great, right? It generates a lot of interest and people like to comment on them. You can also ask people for recommendations. You're always, through your posts, you want engagement, right? So people love to give their opinion. If you're looking for a handyman, ask, anybody know of a great handyman in this area? I know I have 2 dogs, right? Dogs and babies get a ton of engagement. So if you have them, yeah, you can utilize them on your social media. But I asked about a groomer, or you can ask certain things that pertain to what's going on in your life. I love dogs, so I'm going to talk about it. I might find funny quotes about it. Other different things that you might want to put out. If you have another job or you have another interest, you have another love, you can definitely put that out there, right, for people to engage with. Quotes are a good thing for the 10. You don't want to just throw up quotes all day, every day, and not put any content with them. If you're feeling a certain way or you're feeling inspired, you might want to put a little blurb about why. So you definitely can utilize a quote now and then, but don't make it your whole feed because a lot of people are utilizing that. You do want to remain a source of positivity, right? You're not going to be complaining about the weather constantly or traffic or throwing a pity party because you just broke up with somebody, right? Everybody does these things all day long. You want to be that source of light in somebody's feed when they're scrolling. You want to be relatable and you want to be honest and genuine, but you don't want to constantly be negative because people won't be drawn to you and they really won't want anything of what you have because it doesn't make them feel good. So you constantly want to be somebody that makes people feel good, has an emotional connection with. So that's why it's really great to make people laugh or entertain them or inspire them, right? If you look down here, 4 of your posts will be directly related to isogenics, okay? But in order to have the system work effectively, we don't say isogenics. We actually utilize nutritional cleansing. We utilize nutritional program when we speak about this. And that's really just to, again, you want to attract people to you. You don't want to send them away. So if you said isogenics on all of your posts, we know how Google is these days, right? People ask Google everything. So the minute they see isogenics, they're going to go to Google. They might find somebody else to purchase it from. They might buy it on Amazon, which it shouldn't even be on. And what you really want to do through Facebook is get people to message you, get people to interact with you. So you want to be covert in what we're doing, right? You're not blurting isogenics all day, every day. But you do want to paint that picture and let them know that you do have something of value as far as a health transformation. So Your four could be related to the products. You don't have to have the product isogenics names out there, but people are being really clever these days. They're mixing up their pre-workout, or they're mixing up their shake, or they have it with them and some blurb about how amazing they feel. That leads to curiosity, right? That's going to have people come to you, ask you, what was that shake? Like, what were you drinking? Or when a new flavor comes out, people want to know. If you're excited, people are going to be excited. It could be before and after, or a story, a transformation post, right? Again, you want to make sure they're valid and that you know where the source is from. You can utilize before and afters from your leaders and your coaches. We also have amazing ones in We Got This group, but you want to make sure that people are okay with you sharing their transformation. You're not just going in there, taking a picture and putting it out there. You want to ask permission first. So again, the four should be anything that's related to isogenics. It could also be you at an event with your team. Any type of event is really great, right? It shows the culture. It shows what we're all about. If you're doing something, for charity through isogenics, like whatever it is, you do want to share that with people, because people are really searching to feel a part of something, right? And we have an incredible culture. If you haven't been to one of our events, get there. You can't wait to use our Facebook system when you're at an event, because people constantly want to know, what are you doing? Why is it so fun? Where are you? If you scroll down a little further, the one in our system is our power post. So this is typically done and recommended to be posted at 8 p.m. on Sunday nights. We'll go through peak posting times in a moment. But that is really designed to draw the most attention to what we're building, right? This is, again, our billboard. If you only had 3 seconds of people's attention, you want to see something like what's going to catch their eye, right? So a power post is going to be something drawing people to our business, right? A lot of times we share business testimonials or story, or pictures of our team at an event. So any one of those things would be like a real call to action for people. And 8 p.m. Sundays, we'll speak about again, is one of the best times to post, because people are constantly scrolling before they have to get back to work or start the week off on Monday. So it's always a good idea to keep up with the number of posts and develop themes for each day if you find that might help you stay organized. People, although the system is a 10-4-1 system, you want to stay true to what those things are, but people build differently. So some people build in real time. A lot of people, again, if you have another job, or if you're a busy parent and you're finding it hard to get those peak posting times in, you want to utilize an application, something like Buffer or Post Planner. These applications allow you to actually plan out your posts ahead of time and time them so that you can put them out at the peak times. So it's really nice. You can take a Sunday, or you can take whatever gap of time you have, and you can actually plan out your posts for the week so that you don't have anxiety and you're not worried and it doesn't seem so hard to get out content, right? The last thing you want is to look at this as, okay, I have to post, but you're not planning it out ahead of time, and it goes out really anxiety written, in like a negative feeling. First thing in the morning, you get up, you have to post, and there's no thought behind it, right? People won't interact with it if it's really rushed like that. And then your week as a whole might be all over the place. You want it to be concise and clear and speak to the people that you're looking to collaborate with consistently. And again, you just want to remember that consistency is key. People will always, and I promise you, go to someone else that's more consistent than you. If you find that you're posting one day and you're not posting the next day, and then maybe you post 2 days later and then maybe not the next day, right? People are looking towards us in order to coach them through to actually have a significant outcome in their life. And if we're not consistent, then what does that say about our business? What does that say about the way we run our organization, right? Then we'll go to the next person that's consistent. So just remember 10-4-1, and you want to make sure you take time to be intentional with your posts. So for some people, like I said, some theme days help people. I know for me, like sometimes like Monday was a little bit more motivational, Tuesday was a recipe, Wednesday was a wellness day, Thursday was a throwback day, Friday is kind of more of a fun day before the weekend. Some people do like Soul Sunday. whatever works for you, you want to really take time and think about a system as far as which days would be good for you. And then, of course, if you are planning them out, you do want to add to your posts in real time. So if you're out and something great comes up, or you see something amazing, or for me, if I'm biking on a path, I'm going to take a picture of a landscape. I know that nature and just fitness in general will get, higher engagement, because, I mean, a picture of an amazing sunset is something that a lot of people like to see. So I'm not going to not put it out because it wasn't during my planned time. I'm going to save that picture either for a good time, or I'm going to put it out in real time. So don't negate anything that you think would be valuable to your sources. This is you're painting a picture of who you are and what you want for your business. If you scroll down, you'll see the peak times. So you want to get really, really clear on what our peak times are. Okay. And I know Todd always says, like, if you think about the number 8, you're in the clear, right? Because we have 7 to 9 a.m. is the best time for our morning posts. So if you think 8, right in the middle, that's a great time. 12 to 1 and then 4 o'clock are good times. If you want to add more than the typical 2, but again, 8 a.m. and then 8 p.m. or 8 to 10 p.m. is our range for the evening. You want to make sure you have at least those 2, and if you want to put in, an extra, keep it around lunchtime or keep it around the time that most people get out of work. Because you just want to think, like, these are the people, what times are people really on social media, right? What are the highest times? Like, generally before work, right? During lunchtime, after work, and before they go to bed. So this is why you're posting in these peak times. You also want to be like cognizant of what you're putting out when, right? So when you wake up first thing in the morning, you, number one, might feel discouraged about the way you feel if you're not, healthy at the moment, or you don't have a system right now physically. Or going to a job that you hate. You don't want somebody to put that in your face. So number one, you're not going to be putting, like, I know Tad says your uncle's hairy chest in front of somebody at 7:30 a.m. in the morning, right? Before and after posts, we like to keep for the nighttime. In addition to that, you don't want to, like, blast people with, like, quit your job, join me now, ask me how. Like, number one, I never want to really advertise like that. Number two, you're not putting people down about what's going on in their life. You're just consistently showing what you have in an effort to attract somebody to want to ask you what you're doing and possibly get involved, right? So 7 to 9 a.m. and 8 to 10 p.m. again are by far the most seen times. So save your best content for these times. And morning posts are most liked and commented on when they involve some sort of motivation, funny, inspiring, like you're getting ready for your day, right? You want to feel good, you want to laugh, not the before and afters. Nightly posts are the most seen, so those are like team shout outs, welcoming people, which is always really great to do. You can ask their permission every time you get a new cleanser, or you can just say welcome, because again, people are always looking for culture and to be involved in others. So it's just a really nice way to show people that something's going on, right? And they might want to ask more. And the nighttime transformation post and any powerful messages you want to save for like 8 to 10 p.m. This is the time that people are evaluating their day, going to sleep, soon, possibly not, looking forward to going to work the next day. So you really just want to be authentic, and you want to share your most powerful points at that time. Another thing, so how to increase initial and long-term engagement on Facebook, right? So we have an amazing, amazing system. We all know we have amazing people that we've aligned ourselves with. Our team is really one of the best, right? We are so supportive. I think part of the reason why people are in this business, not everybody might not want to make $1 million, but they would stay every single day for this culture, right? Because the world is a crazy place right now, and not everybody's so supportive, and a lot of people are at each other's throats. So what we've created in Healthy Body Team and what Isogenics has created as a company is just something, it's really like that safe place where people just really want the person to the left and the right of them to do amazing things, right? We're just super, super supportive. So when you're putting out content, what you want to do is to friend and follow at least 5 people from Healthy Body Team. from our Facebook page. Your coach should help you with this and connect you with people so that you can utilize our system. So what we do is our behind the scenes work. So when we put out important posts, like our 8 p.m. posts or 8 to 10 p.m. posts, and before and afters and power posts on Sunday night, we want to make sure that we have the highest engagement possible. So Facebook and the algorithms always change as far as Facebook is concerned. But what we do know is Facebook loves consistency and Facebook loves engagement. So aside from liking our friends' posts, we want to make sure that we comment and share them. And for us, it's commenting. Our people that we're speaking to, they might share our content. But we want to make sure that we're at least getting comments on our significant posts. So you'll message 5 to 7 people. Make sure that they know what you're doing. Okay, so we're all part of this Facebook system. But make sure that your post is up before you message them. They know where to find you. You've friended the people that you are asking to comment on you. And you can just say, please comment on my post. People will go and they'll support it. And this will increase your engagement, and other people on Facebook will be more likely to see your content. So you want to make sure that you're always significantly, always messaging these people after your actual power posts and your transformation posts, 6 to 8 members of the Healthy Body Team Facebook page, and ask them to like and comment on your photo. This is only appropriate during peak times and posts that are powerful. You're not putting up a random quote in the morning and asking 6 to 8 people to comment on it. Okay, so just make sure that you're respectful with the people that you're messaging, right? We're all getting a lot of messages at the same time. You do, as you get, another reason to go to events is to learn and get to know other people on our team. So as you grow within the business, you're not going to follow everybody and friend everybody, but you do want to follow a handful of people, and you can always change up who you're asking to comment on your post so that you do create engagement and it seems more authentic. If you continue to scroll down, you'll see again, work smarter with pre-planning. Personally, I like to literally draw it on a piece of paper Monday through Sunday with 3 different times and what kind of content that I want to put out there. If I am utilizing Buffer, then I'll put all those things into the app. It's very easy to use. You can ask your coach, but really you can just go to Google. There's so many planning applications for social media, but we tend to like Buffer or Post Planner the best. They seem to be the most, the easiest to work with. So definitely set that up for yourself. And it might feel uncomfortable at first, guys. Nobody is expecting this to be amazing the minute you start, right? All of us started, I know for myself, the first time I shared my post, I was super, super nervous. You're hovering over the key. Should I press enter? What am I saying? Number one, nobody is judging you. It's really just you judging you in the moment, right? Because we're a little insecure. This is something new. And again, it's not difficult. It's just new. So what's really nice is that we have this whole team doing it with us, right? So once you start, the only way to get more comfortable is to keep doing it and to experience it. And if you do, utilize your coach, utilize your teammates, and take a look at a couple of the people that you like to emulate, that are like you, or people that you know that you would love to have in your business. Take the time to actually scroll through their feeds, see what they're doing, get ideas. Don't copy their whole thing, but utilize the types of content, because clearly it's someone that's successful in the business and they're doing it right. So you want to emulate and duplicate what works. So take the time to plan and work smarter. Other little things, again, I've said some of this, but create curiosity with do's and don'ts, so people are more inclined to come to you. So again, you're utilizing nutritional cleansing, nutritional program. You're not verbally vomiting or shamelessly promoting yourself or your business. Never be negative, political, derogatory, condescending towards people with the opportunity or the lifestyle, right? You don't want to say, join me now, ask me how, or quit your job tomorrow, I have the answer. You want to basically paint the picture of what people are doing. And the best way to do that is really to tell stories. So get to know some of the stories on our team. Definitely attend events, because that's where you get your content from too. These are the things that really validate your belief in the company and the products, in this opportunity. So it really does allow you to convey your message so much easier and from a place of integrity when you can agree with what you're doing, right? It's not just this abstract thing that somebody's telling you to do. Show lifestyle, right? Through words, pictures, excitement, passion. Provide value and entertainment so people are inclined to follow you. If you have information about something that came up, we're not CNN or we're not trying to be the news, the news, but if you have like a cool article or something that pertains to the lifestyle that you're portraying, by all means, put it out there. You're providing people with value. Utilize our inbox system, like we said, 5 to 7, 6 to 8 people to draw traffic to our primetime posts. Connect your new people to others on the team. So if you are now a coach, right, and you have other people under you that are now doing the business, do your due diligence and make sure that they know who to connect with. Connect them with 5 people so that they can start commenting and get engagement. You don't want it to just be you. You always want to support the individuals on your team, but you want to introduce them to others until they get the time to come to events and meet other people too. When potential prospects comment or post on your inbox, right? This is the whole reason why we're doing this. You always want to send a private message to set up an appointment. And that'll take you want to go through our presentation tab with Vicki. She's amazing at that. But again, you're not sending a link. You're not verbally vomiting our opportunity. You're literally just telling people, would love to give you more information. Please leave me 2 good times and a great number to follow up with you, right? Very simple, very easy. You're looking to connect with them, get them from online to offline as quick as possible. So there's not this big back and forth as far as providing information to people. Know the purpose of the groups that we utilize as a team, right? Healthy Body Group is to celebrate, update, educate on the business only. No product questions, no complaining, no negativity, and only add people who are qualified and serious to the business team. Again, we know We Got This Cleanse group, which we all should be in, is our amazing, amazing support system. And that's where we put all of our new cleansers in to gain some additional support other than our coaching. So you will always, let them know that you'll be doing that, add them to the group once you've friended them, and then always put out a welcome message and support them and allow us to do our job and support them as well. A couple other things with Facebook. So your profile picture, right? Again, this is now, Facebook has become a lead source for you. This is a business and you want to treat it like one. So your profile picture, if someone's coming to you for a business, right? You want to think of it as an actual business card. There's not too many people on a business card that have their cat like drinking alcohol or hanging upside down from something unless you have like a thrill-seeking business. So you want it to be a professional picture of you, something that's motivating, inspiring, but it's really nice to also see your face, right? Because then people can identify with you. So just you might love your family, you can love your spouse or your significant other or someone you're dating, but you really just want your Facebook profile picture to be just you. It doesn't mean anything else about not caring about the people in your life. It just means you're serious and committed to this business and the opportunity that you're going to convey to others. It should be clean and, like I said, a clear picture. No children, pets, spouses, etc. Your timeline photo, that's the first picture that people see, right? That big cover photo, like in the back. You want it to be something powerful or something that speaks to who you are. It could be a landscape that's a brightly colored, like people like colors, versus like a gray dull. It could be a great quote that embodies who you are, something that resonates with you. But again, you want it still should be clean. And it should be presentable and make sure that it shows up on all the forums, whether it's on all the different ways you can view it, whether it's on your laptop, whether it's on your cell phone, make sure it comes up clear. Some other last minute tips, make sure that your posts are set to public. So this can be done on settings in Facebook. So settings, followers, make sure it's everyone so that more people can see what you're putting out there. If you are grabbing a testimonial, again, off We Got This, make sure that the person says it's okay to utilize and you know that where the source is coming from, you know the story before you share it. Attaching a picture to everything your post is really great because it grabs people's attention a lot more than just the written word. Occasionally it's great to put up something like if it's a quick saying or something that resonates with you, but you definitely want, when you think of people scrolling right down Facebook, they're much more likely to stop at a picture or a video or a Facebook Live than just a random sentence. And have fun, find your voice. So this is the most amazing part of Facebook. It might start out as something that's kind of scary and you might feel insecure about because you're not exactly sure what to put out there and who's watching. But at the end of the day, it's really, I think, a path of discovery, right? This is a way for you to speak to people that you want to find out there, right? People that you want to attract to you. So go to work on, number one, developing your Facebook followers, right? You want to make sure that every single person that you connect with that might be interested in this opportunity, whether it's business or health transformation, you want to make sure that you're friending them right away on Facebook. You connect with them and then they can watch you. Even if it's not the right time when you meet them in person, over time, they're going to know that you're consistent, that you're serious, that you have these amazing transformations going on, and you're going to be the one that they really want to connect with in order to utilize what we have. So find your voice, speak to them, follow some of these things, 10-4-1 it, okay? And plan everything ahead of time if you can, if you're finding that you're not finding the time in real time to get your posts out there. But we're excited for you. Utilize the Facebook systems, and you can always refer to everything on this page and some of the modules if you have any questions going forward. Thanks, guys.